So when you start to light yourself up, if you start to follow your bliss, follow your dreams, start living out loud, doing what you want to do, expecting things to go well, expecting things to go amazing, you're going to trigger some of the people around you, especially if you've had, betrayal trauma, or you're a victim of abuse. Your subconscious mind is used to people shutting you down, and it's also used to you shutting yourself down after whoever talks a bunch of shit or bullies you or dismisses you or makes fun of you, or says that you're crazy, gets kind of spiritually aggressive with you. You are used to saying to yourself, oh yeah, maybe I should stop, maybe I hurt that person, maybe I'm hurting people by living my truth or being myself or getting what I need and what I want. You start to gaslight yourself. You start to take on that person's or that group of people's pain and kind of do the work for them, transmute it for them. And I want to say, stop. The universe or spirit or whoever is saying, you need to get better at ignoring the 3D, especially when you're first starting to see evidence of your manifestations coming through. Ace of Wands, when your beliefs really start to change, the subconscious mind is going to look for reasons why your beliefs are wrong, or that your dreams are wrong, or that it's impossible, or whatever. Insert negative, contradicting belief, whatever. If you're used to it, if it's a program that you've run every single day for a while, it's a program that you built in childhood for survival, and it's going to try to not die. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is telling me that it's like here, the universe is trying to hand it to you right here. Just the red is giving me safety, like root chakra, and then it's just kind of this field of yellow. There's so much yellow on this card. Yellow, of course, can symbolize a lot of things. All the colors can symbolize a lot of things, but I think for this story that I'm telling, the yellow symbolizes a great fear. So yellow is they say it's your third chakra, your solar plexus chakra, and you could store a lot of fear right here as you brace for impact. But I'm hearing that you should just keep going, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Let the subconscious mind have its little day. I'm hearing take a nap, take a rest, take a day off. As you're doing a lot of this work, just changing your beliefs really is a lot. I mean, you're literally becoming like a brand new person. So that takes effort. That takes a different kind of work than just keeping the status quo and only focusing on, maintaining what already is. And you're going out on a limb, risking, the death of your old self, saying to yourself, hey, I do deserve this. This is my life, brain, and I think that you're wrong here. And you're gonna create emotional avatars to fight with, you know what I mean? So like I said, you will probably attract some bullies as you're first opening up. Maybe you're posting more or something like that. Maybe you're being more of yourself at your place of work or in family functions where you've always felt kind of silenced, and everybody's kind of just held together through some kind of cognitive dissonance. And just because the dissonance is strong doesn't mean it's your truth. It doesn't mean you have to live from that place forever. And I'm also hearing that this card, this Five of Wands, is playfulness. This card gives a lot of playful energy. They look to be older children. Yeah, let me sit with that for a sec. If you're getting bullies, if you're getting haters, I don't usually make these kinds of readings where, people are talking shit about you or people are jealous of you. I usually shy away from that energy because it can be very polarizing, and honestly, I'm afraid of facing it in myself, as on my own personal journey. There have been people, unfortunately, that have been threatened by me being myself, being my most open and loving self too, and discerning and truthful self. So if the bullies are coming at you, You know, if you're getting haters in your DMs or haters in the comment section, just ignore. I'm hearing don't react. Just block and ignore. Yeah, and you might have some emotional reaction to that, but that's why I'm pretty much like, that's why I want to be here right now. Is if you don't hear it from anybody else, listen to spirit coming through me and telling you to just keep doing what you're doing. And actually take it as a sign that you're doing something right. Strength. Okay, you're obviously building strength. So think of it like going to the gym. If you're changing the way your body is, I'm also becoming a little bit of a home gym girly. It's gonna hurt if you're not used to doing it regularly. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna feel sore in all kinds of places. You're gonna think something's wrong with you. You're gonna want to quit, but just instead, rest doesn't mean quit. Rest is actually building strength. You know what I mean? They say in like the fitness world, like that's where the magic happens. So, you know, if you got hit with some kind of mean, negative, you know, some kind of fucking hex, you know, I don't usually, I'm gonna light some sage because I'm like talking about negative, polarizing, you know, polarizing shit, destructive shit. We like to shy away from that as human beings, but it's like kind of part of who we are as humans. Like, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like everybody has that kind of darkness in them. And that's the reason that we can see it, because we have it in us. Not that we are bad people, you know, but if you don't use the destruction in a more coherent way, like being creative, being yourself, build, like tearing down your old ego, or tearing down your old negative, harmful beliefs about yourself and others, versus tearing down someone else's beliefs, right? Then you're gonna shift perspectives, and you're gonna see your darkness as a blessing too, if that makes sense. It does make sense. This is your higher perspective. I'm getting, I'm seeing that I only see 1 foot here, so I'm assuming he's stepping up on that ledge and taking, like, you know, a Captain Morgan stance. Very, a dignified and composed disposition. He's got one hand on this belief, and this one is just standing up, appearing to be propped up by nothing. That symbolizes to me that you are protected, right? Your beliefs are, they stand on their own. I know, right? So it's like your fear is valid. So this is like a spirit hand, like a ghost hand to me coming in. It really kind of matches. The universe has your back, like literally. Spirit, God, whatever you want to call it, whatever name you give the true, just like pure creative life force energy, it's got your back. And remember that your intentions are good here overall. They are of the highest good. And that's what's so scary to some people, because some people are seriously realizing in themselves internally, like, oh my God, I am not that fucking brave. And so immediately I'm going to turn it into spite against another person who's doing what I really want to do. They are afraid. And also the wheel is going to keep turning though. So that's why I said, this is like, ignore them. You can send them well wishes if you please, but it's not necessary because they are on their own journey, right? You are the bad guy in their story or whatever, or, you know, antagonistic force. You know, that's for them to write out. And you can honestly honor that, right? I got 10 of Swords, so this is like giving backstabbing energy, obviously. But remember that these are thoughts and that this is a belief. The wands represent the beliefs, the creative force, the instinct, intuition, and thoughts are of the mind. So it's like one step lower to me, one step more dense. And these are your own thoughts, right? These are the thoughts of other people too, but these are ultimately your own thoughts if you take that person's pain on and try to transmute it yourself and self-flagellate, right? That's what's gonna happen. And this, oh, perfect. It's 10 and 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, she's bound, but she can easily free herself, right? Bonus card. ultimately you're going to take the pain of the enemy and just transmute it back to love for you and your inner child, right? Because this is your childhood dream. This is you honoring you. This is your life, okay?